Yeah. Good morning, everybody, once again. And we will start practicing for today. Problem 2. I think we can complete this. Journalize the following transactions in the books of Gaurav, post them into ledger, and prepare trial balance for June 2013. On 1st June, Gaurav started business with 10 lakhs, of which 25% amount was borrowed from his wife. 25% of 10 lakhs, 2 lakhs 50,000 is borrowed from his wife, that is debt, okay, and 7 lakhs 50,000 is his own money, that's capital. One is debt capital, another one is his own capital. Right. On June 4th, purchase goods from uh, Aniket, Aniket or Ankit, worth 40,000 at 20% TD. Okay, tax deducted, and 1/5 of the amount paid in cash. On June 7th, cash purchases 25,000. On June 10th, sold goods to Vishakha 30,000 at 30% tax deducted and received 30% amount in cash. On June 12th, deposited cash into bank 20,000. On June 15th, uninsured goods destroyed by fire 5,500. On June 19th, received commission 3,500. On June 22nd, paid to Aniket 25,500 in full settlement of account. How much you're owing to Aniket? 40,000. Yeah, look at this. This is 40,000. But you're settling with 25,000 in full settlement. Okay. And on June 25th, cash stolen from cash box. That's great. 1,000. On June 27th, received from Vishaka 14,500 and discount allowed 200. On June 30th, interest received 2,400 directly added into our bank account. So what we are asked to do is first write the journal entries, journalize the following transactions. That's number one. Number two is post them into ledger accounts. And number three, prepare trial balance. Okay, three steps, three questions he is asking in one sentence. Okay, let's begin with journalize. In the books of Gaurav, under that journal, what is the first transaction? The first transaction is on June 1st. Gaurav started business with 10 lakhs. Okay. Cash came into the company, cash account debit. Okay. 10 lakhs. Two, who has supplied? Partly supplied by his wife and by himself. Okay. And the remaining by himself. Look at this. Whatever he is contributing is capital, 7 lakhs 50,000. Okay, whatever his wife is giving is a loan. Okay, 2 lakhs 50,000. So 25% is contributed by his wife. Okay, so cash account debit to capital account to loan from his wife account. Loan from wife account 250. Being capital brought into the business. That's the end of the first transaction. Next, purchase goods from Aniket worth 40,000 at 25%, 20% tax deducted, and 1/5 of the amount is paid in cash. 1/5 of 40,000, how much? Okay, 1/5 of amount. 1/5 of 40,000, how much? 1/5 of amount. Come on, what is 1/5 of 40,000?
8,000, sir.
8,000. 8,000 is deducted from 40,000 so that it became 32,000. Okay, 32,000. Right. And yeah, this is the purchase account debit. Okay, purchase account debit 32,000. And there is yeah, there is a cash of, yeah, there is a, one second more. Then there is a TD, okay, 20% of this 32,000, 20% of 32,000.
1,600, sir. 1,600.
20% of,
20%, sir.
20% of
6,400.
6,400 is the TD, okay, tax deducted, right? And the remaining is the due from Aniket, due to Aniket. You bought material for 32,000. Okay, actually it is 40,000. Out of 40,000, he already paid 8,000. So that's different in cash. Okay. Now, purchase account debit 32,000, debit to cash account 6,400 is paid in cash. Okay, and the remaining is due to Aniket, 25,600, right? So being goods purchased at 20% TD and 1/5 of amount paid in cash. Next is, yeah, cash purchases. Cash purchase on 7th. Purchase account debit to cash 25. Okay. Next is 10th. Sold goods to Vishaka 30,000 at 30% TD and receives 30% amount in cash. Okay. Vishaka. Cash account debit to Vishaka account debit. Okay. To sales. All right. Sales. To sales. Look at this. This is 21,000. But there it is given as, how much? 30,000. Where? 10th. Sold goods
Sold 10.
30,000. Okay. And 30% is in cash. 30% of 30,000. 30% of 30,000. 30% of 30,000, please. 30,000 into 30 by 100 or 30,000 into 0.3.
9,000.
9,000.
Huh?
9,000.
9,000 is deducted from 30,000 and 9,000 is cash. The remaining is credit. Okay, 30 minus 9 is 21 because that 9,000 is cash. So to Vishaka, from Vishaka, we are due to receive 21,000, out of which 30% is tax deducted, TD. Okay, 6,300. 30% of this 21,000 is 6,300. And the remaining is 14,700 due from Vishaka. Okay, next 12. Deposited cash into bank 20,000. Deposited cash into bank 20,000. Okay, bank is taking, we are giving bank to cash. Bank account debit to cash 20,000, 20,000. No confusion directly. Next, 15th, uninsured goods destroyed by fire 5,500. There's no insurance. 15th, on 15th, this, okay, goods destroyed by fire, loss by fire. Okay, debit to purchase. You purchase goods, some of the lot of that purchase, a part of that lot of purchase gone by fire, destroyed by fire. Okay, then that's loss by fire 5,000, debit to purchases account. Okay, 5,500. Next is received commission. Received, how do you receive? Cash comes in. Commission received. Okay, cash, debit what comes in. Commission received. This is actually commission received. Commission received is always credit. Commission paid is always debit. Okay, commission received account 3,500, 3,500. Next is cash stolen from cash box. What is this? This is a loss. 25th. Okay, cash stolen. Cash stolen. This is loss. Loss by theft. 1,000 to cash account. Cash is lost. Cash is going out. We don't know who took it. It's theft. So theft to,
22nd.
yeah, theft to cash. Next is 20.
Yeah, 22nd.
This received from Vishaka 14,500 and discount allowed 200. Actually, how much is to be received from Vishaka? How much is to be received from Vishaka? 14,700 is to be received. Okay, this is the amount to be received. And I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the amount to be received from Vishaka. Look at this. This is the amount to be received from Vishaka. Okay, Vishaka account debit to sales now. We sold goods and this is the amount to be received. But she paid only 14,500. You know, she's a regular customer, pays promptly, and we gave discount. This is cash discount. 200 we gave discount. So 14,500 plus 200, 14,700. Settled. Okay, the account is settled. Interest received 2,400 directly. Are we doing correctly? 22nd also is received. Yeah, 22nd. Yeah, Amjad, you're saying, I'm sorry, I could not get you. Paid to Aniket 25,500 in full settlement of account. Paid to Aniket 25,500. How much is due to Aniket actually? 25,600. But how much you're paying? 25,500. How much is the difference? How much is the difference? Yeah, what's the difference? Yeah, the difference is 100. Aniket account, 25,600 debit to cash. You received a cash of 20, you paid cash of 25,500 and he allowed you a discount of 100. This is cash discount. This is not trade discount. Trade discount does not, it is not appearing anywhere. Only cash discount appears. This is cash discount he allowed. Okay, this is cash discount we allowed. Okay, this is expense for us and this is income for us. Okay, gain for us, not income, gain. And lastly, interest receipt 2,400 directly added into a bank account. Yeah, bank account debit to interest 2,400, right? So take the total. The totals will be matching 11,50,700, 11,50,700. If this total is not matching, then we have done something wrong. Okay, something wrong. That's it. That's trial balance. So we have answered one question. What is that? Where is that question? This is the question. Journalize the following. Journalize we have done. Now post them into ledger accounts. Okay, ledger. Post them into ledger. Ledger means a book comprising of so many accounts. So let's first begin with cash. Cash account we will prepare. Right. It is not hard and fast rule that you should prepare cash account only, because there are many items for cash. We are starting with cash. It is not necessarily that you should start only with cash. It's not like that. With any account, you can start. Or the best thing is to start with whatever is the first account. Okay, the first account is cash account. Okay, cash to capital and loan from wife. Okay, cash to capital and loan from wife. Cash account debit to capital 750, to loan from wife 250. Okay, 250. Right. Go on checking for cash. Scan through and check for cash. Yeah, here is a cash. How much? 6,400. Okay, 6,400. Now, this is debit, this is credit, right? Buy purchases 6,400. Buy purchases 6,400. Understand? Next is, yeah, first is over, fourth is over. Next, seventh, purchases to cash. Buy purchases again. Buy purchases. Buy purchase account 25,000. Purchase account debit to cash. Okay. In cash account, buy purchases. Next. Cash to Vishaka. Cash to cash account debit, Vishaka account debit to sales. So now we don't bother about all that. Cash account debit, that's it. 6,300. To whom? To sales. That's it. To sales. Cash account debit to sales 6,300. 6,300. Next. Yeah. Next is bank account debit to cash. Okay, in cash account it is credited by using bank. Buy bank account. Buy bank account how much? 20,000. Buy bank account 20,000. Buy bank account 20,000. Okay. Next. Yeah. Next is loss by fire. There is no cash here. Next is cash. Cash to commission 3,500. Cash to commission. Cash account debit to commission 3,500. Next. Cash to commission is over. 22nd. Aniket to cash. Okay. Cash account is credited with what? 25,500. Buy Aniket 25,500. Okay. Next. Loss by theft. Okay. Cash account is credited. Okay. By theft. By theft. By loss by theft 1,000. Okay. Next. Cash account debit 14,500. Okay. Discount account debit to Vishaka. Okay, so what we have to bother is 14,500 only. So cash to Vishaka. Cash account debit to Vishaka 14,500. Okay, next. That's it. That's it. Over. Yeah, take the total 10 lakhs, 10 plus 6, 3, 3, 5, 14, 5. All put together comes to 10 lakhs 24,300. 10 lakhs 24,300. Okay. And on the other side, yeah, can you please quickly press the calculators? Right, 64 plus 25 plus 20 plus 25, 500 plus 1,000. All this is removed from 10 lakhs 24,000. 10 lakhs 24,000. And you get a difference of 9 lakhs 46,400. 9 lakhs 46,400. What is this? This is difference. What is this? This is balancing figure. This amount is the gap between debit and credit. It is this much excess of debit over the credit. 9,46,400 is the excess of debit over credit sides. Okay, and you're dropping here and writing here by balance carried down, indicating the closing balance of cash is 9,46,400. And which balance does it show? It is debit balance. Cash account always shows debit balance. Proved, na? Proved. Okay. So when you are taking into trial balance, where do you take trial balance? You will write cash account. Okay, cash account, trial balance as on 30th June 2013, cash account. Okay, where did you write 9,46,400? In the debit column. In the debit column. That's it. Only one account is over. There are so many accounts. Let's come one by one faster. I think this is a bigger account, so therefore we have taken more time. Then likewise, capital account. Who has provided the capital? Capital account by cash. Okay, 7,50,000. It's only 7,50,000. There's nothing on the credit side. So the difference is 7,50,000. The balancing figure is 7,50,000. And this shows credit balance. 7,50,000 is the credit balance. Come to capital account. Capital account. Okay, capital account. There's nothing on the debit column because capital account always shows credit balance, 7,50,000 credit balance. Let's come to next one. Next one. Yeah. Next one. Yeah, cash is over, capital is loan from wife account. Loan from wife account. Okay. Loan from wife account is just similar to capital account. Okay, by cash, cash comes in by cash. Okay, all right. So this is loan account from wife. So loan account shows credit balance. What is that? The credit side is 2,50,000, debit side is nothing. So there's a gap of 2,50,000. You're filling that and writing two balance carried down. Two balance carried down, 2,50,000. So balance carried down need not be only on credit side. It can be any side. Okay. Carried down means it's closing balance. That's it. So 2,50,000 is a credit balance. Drop that in the trial balance again. Loan from wife. Okay. It is not a debit balance, but it's a credit balance. Therefore, dropped in the credit column. Okay. This is credit column. 2,50,000. Loan is over. Next account. What's the next account in the journal? Yeah. What's the next account to be prepared? Purchases. Yeah, purchases account. Purchases account. Let's come to purchases account. Purchases account. Debit to cash. 6,400 worth goods were purchased for cash, and 25,600 goods were purchased, okay, from Aniket on credit. For cash, this much, 6,400 on credit, 25,600. Okay, and another amount is amount also is spent for purchase. That's 25,000 by paying cash. So 25,000 is cash, 6,400 is cash, 25,600 is credit. Okay, then there is a loss also, loss by fire, 5,500 by loss by fire. The difference is on the debit side, the total is 57,000, but on credit side, it is only 5,500. Take the highest total on the credit side also, 57,000. The difference is 51,500. That's a closing balance. That's a difference. That's a balancing figure on the last day of the accounting period. That's balance carried down. Okay, and this is debit balance. Purchase account always shows debit balance. How do you say the debit side is more than the credit side? Let's come to the trial balance again. Trial balance, purchases account. Where did you write? You wrote it on debit column. In the debit column, nothing on the credit column. It indicates purchase account always shows debit balance. Let's come to the next one. Next account to be prepared. purchases account is over, right? Then Aniket's account will prepare. Who is Aniket? Who is Aniket? He is a creditor. Okay, 25,600. Okay, you check wherever Aniket is there. This is Aniket's account is credited with purchases, and wherever you see Aniket, one, do you see Aniket anymore? Aniket here, Aniket, right? Account is debited, and wherever you see Aniket, please check. Okay, let's come to Aniket's account. Aniket's account, Aniket's account, debit and credit. Aniket's account debit to cash 25,500. You paid, okay, and Aniket's account also is debited to discount. You allowed him a discount of 100, right? And by purchase account 25,600. The account is tallied. The account is tallied. There is no balancing figure here, right? There is no balancing figure. The account is settled. If there's a balancing figure, we will take here. If there is a balancing figure, we will take here. Okay, look at this, Aniket's account. Nothing, it is settled. If either side it is more or less, we would have taken. But the account is settled, it is tallied. We don't need to write here. Okay, do you understand this point? You must understand this point. The account is settled, you don't need to write here, neither in debit nor in credit. I think we are exceeding the time. Please stop me 5 minutes before for the attendance. Yeah. And Aniket is over. Then Vishaka's account, right? Aniket is over. Purchase is over. Cash is over. Vishaka's account. Vishaka's account. So let's open Vishaka's account. Vishaka's account. Vishaka bought, goods for 14,700. Okay, Vishaka account debit to sales, 14,700 from us. And she paid a cash of 14,500. Okay, by cash, 14,500. We allowed her a discount of 200 by discount. Okay, so the account neither shows debit balance or credit balance. The account is tallied. So therefore, you don't need to write anything in the trial balance. Vishaka's account. Nothing is on debit, nothing is on credit. Okay, next account to open is, yeah, Vishaka is over, Aniket is over. Okay, bank account, 2,400. Bank account, debit to cash, 20,000. Okay. Yeah. Bank account debit to cash, 20,000. And bank account debit to interest, 2,400. Yes. 2,400. So 22,400 is the total on debit and nothing is on the credit. So therefore 22,400 on both the sides. The balancing figure is 22,400, which is a debit balance. So come to trial balance, bank account 22,400, nothing on the credit. Similarly, yeah. And lastly, interest account, 2,400. Interest account. There's no interest account. Yeah, interest account. Bank account debit to interest account. So in interest account, bank account is credit. It is credited bank account, 2,400. Okay. Now the debit side is 0. So the account shows a credit balance of 2,400. Okay. Where is that? Interest, 2,400 credit balance. It's income or gain. Gain or income shows always credit balance. Next is, yeah, interest is over. Then loss by theft is pending. Loss by theft. Loss by theft. Loss by theft. Account debit to purchase account 5,500. Nothing on the credit. The balance is 5,500 debit balance. So it's an expense or loss. All loss expenses and losses to be debited 1,000. Okay, 1,000. Loss by theft. And what else? What else we have missed? We're done with interest, bank we have taken, Vishaka we have taken, discount. Okay, discount account. Yeah, discount account. Yeah, discount account. Okay, discount account. Debit to Vishaka 200. By Aniket. Okay, 100. Difference is 100. Okay, so Vishaka gave 200 discount. We gave 100 discount. The difference is 100. Okay, so debit balance of 100 discount. Okay, that's an expense for us, loss. So therefore debit. Discount account. Okay, the net discount we have given is, we gave 200 and we received 100. The net discount given is 100. It might be sometimes the net discount received. Then in that case it will be here. The amount is written here. This is the net discount given. Okay, 100. Now add all the items of the debit column. It is 10 lakhs 26,900. And if you take the total of credit, it should be 10 lakhs 26,900. If it is not, okay, something is wrong. But in spite of that, you are not able to check out, verify, then transfer it to suspense account. Okay, the gap is suspense account. That's it. End of trial balance. This is how you have to do the trial balance. Okay, questions please. Any questions we will discuss and then stop the session. Yeah, I'll open the problem here. Yeah, questions please.